morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, my people. It's your boy Max, and we are back with another Max Talks episode. I'd like to apologize first and foremost for taking so long to post. I know it's been over a month, which is by far the longest I've ever gone without posting. I am on internship right now, albeit the internship is coming to an end. And don't worry, you'll be expecting a lot more frequent posts. But I have not had the time, and then ideas I'll be very honest, have dried up. Because it's kind of difficult doing a one-man podcast, considering the kind of person I am. So personally, I apologize for not giving you guys the content you guys deserve. I apologize for that. But nevertheless, we are back. We are back and we are kicking. Today, we're going to be going on, maybe we keep talking about my internship, honestly. I know a lot of people have had their ups and downs during this internship. I've heard a lot of stories, which we're going to be getting into in a while. But if somebody was to ask me, okay, sum up your internship in a phrase, and it's simple, you never know what you have till it's gone. Like when I wanted to come to Abuja for my internship, right? I was so excited. Not just about the internship itself, with the Abuja experience. I was like, I'm going to be, like, ask my roommates. Like, I was basically always shouting that I'm going to ball, I'm going to enjoy, and I was sure, like, if I could really look at myself back then, now, I was like, oh boy, you never jump. Because I'll be honest, I've matured a lot since in these 6 months. And I know a lot of people will be like, bro, that's narcissistic. You don't even want to tell people that. You don't even want to say, yeah, you've matured. Trust me, I know I've matured. Because the amount of shige I've seen, the amount of, or let's say the levels I've developed to mentally alone is just different. I can say that when I was in school, for me, everything I thought about was about myself. I was not really even thinking about money itself. I was really just thinking about myself. Everything was about myself, all right? But this internship, I've thought about various things. I've opened my eyes to a lot of things, and partly because of my uncle. I mean, he spoke to me countless times. Thank God for my uncle. And he spoke to me that you are so age. I'm not going to say people's my age, but some of you already know my age. I'm so age, and at this age, bro, you have to actually start thinking about, number one, building a family. I feel like everybody feels like, okay, at my age right now, you don't miss building a family, clinical. But building a family does not just start from when you are at the age. You have to start preparing, get your mind in a certain headspace, start putting things together. Because like it or not, when you're a guy or when you're a man and you're moving into the age of getting married or preparing to be married, you have to start putting things in place. It's not when you're 25, 26, 27 that you will not start gathering your life together. At that point in time, it might, quote unquote, be too late. Do you understand? And to be honest, I fully understand that apart from even the dating markets, all right, even if I want people to be my friends for like, let's say career reasons, I would always want them to look at me as somebody that, okay, has achieved something. All right, this person has this. I like them. The only thing I have to my name is my tab on my phone. But to be honest, both of those were bought by parents. I have no property right now that was bought for myself, and that says a lot at my age. Now, it's not like there's pressure, like it or not, societal pressure on me to do well. Apart from that, my parents and everything. But even myself, I have to look at myself at this kind of age, I ought to have started some. A lot of my mates are balling in crypto, balling in Forex, having businesses, doing things with their lives. And I'm here, still in my final year engineering, or entering my final year engineering. And to be honest, if not for this internship, I'll have no idea of what I even want to do with my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not to put pressure on anybody, but yeah. Now, I've still not explained the phrase of you never know what you have till it's gone, or options. I can't remember what the phrase was, but you get the idea what the phrase means. It's that when I was living, I thought I was going to ball. Oh no, it's a lie. I go to Abuja. First things first, my uncle is not allowed to go anywhere. When I say he's not allowing me to go anywhere, exactly what he meant. Oh, I was going, because the way my uncle is this kind of typical Nigerian parents that they were born in the olden days. I know I'm insulting him, but that's not an insult. Like, he was actually born in the olden days. So they still have this old man mentality, even if they are technology advanced, technologically advanced. Sorry for my English. You understand? He uses laptops. He has a Mac. He knows how to use it very well, Excel and everything. But he still has this old man mentality. I mean, imagine I was saying, okay, I want to gym because I was thinking of personal development. How can I develop myself? Like, I'm a bit on the chubby side, and I felt like, okay, it's time for me to tone down, get fit, put up my body. Do you understand? No, okay, let's go to the gym. Do you understand? I spoke to him, was like, why are you going to the gym? There's so much work to do in the house. You can be cleaning toilets. I was like, wait, what? Like, first this person, he even ambushed me with the conversation. Do you understand? Because I told him about it like late in the night. Let's say like 9. And by saying late in the night, I know that people were expected 12, but my late in the night is 9. I told him like by like 9 p.m. I was like, we'll talk about it tomorrow morning. I mean, I wake up very early. Everybody knows that. I wake up very early. So I woke up at like 4. I think I was going to go and get a glass of water because I always hydrate when I wake up. I think it's just part of me at this point. I feel like it helps my health. So I hydrate. I was going to, he just called me and started talking to me. Do you know I was still basically drinking? You can say I was drunk with sleep. Because at that point I'm half awake. I'm basically just starting my day and you're already bombarding me, telling me, hey, how you say you want to be going to gym? How will I pay for gym? First things first in my mind, I was like, whoa, calm down. Who told you were going to pay for it? I just need your permission because this is your house. My parents are going to pay for it. I know that still sounds entitled, but like, bro, like how will I pay for gym when there's so many things in the house? Like if you were working, if you had things to do, you would not be reasoning gym. And I was like, come, that's so... You know what? I was like, that's so short-sighted. Like, if that's really what you feel like, okay, I'm doing gym because I don't have anything else to do. I'm like, wow. I was like, wow. I now fully understand that two of us have very, very different ways of thinking. Do you understand what I'm saying? And in my house, I used to complain that, I'm bored. I don't have anything to do. Can you call, blah, 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 blah. I used to complain that I was bored. There's nothing to do. And the funny part is that in my house, it's not even that there's nothing to do. It's just that I don't want to do it. In my house, I had the choice to go out if I wanted to. My parents should not be bothered. They would just ask you, where are you going? Or where are you going with? Do you understand? I'm not in a condescending way. Where are you going with? They just want to know who you're going out with so that if anything happens, they know who to call. Do you understand? Like, in a very caring manner. But it's me that doesn't want to go out. Do you understand? In fact, sometimes, like, remember, mom even be pushing me to go out. Sometimes they even want to just maybe go and buy something. And David, follow me by force. You must step out of this house this week. Do you understand? It's me that says, no, I don't want to go anywhere. Do you understand? So, personally, but now I came here, Abuja life, I go out. My uncle is telling me, no, you can't go out. You don't have plan. You don't have anything to do. I told my uncle I wanted to go out. He said, why do you want to go out? I said, I want to just have fun. There are other things you can do in the house. You can see all this grass. Have you? As well that day I was lost. He told me to go and go on Google and start naming, give him all the names of all the plants in the house. Since I don't have anything, so I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is it? I was like, what is going on? God, I was lost. And then it now became so bad that it became a like everyday something that you're giving me pep talk, motivational speech every day. I was like, what is going on? And you're telling me about, Maxwell's don't behave like this. Jesus. In my mind, I was always just lost because I was like, guy, I'm tired of all this thing. It's not like I resent him, no. But man, you know what I realized that in my house, I was free to do whatever. You see, my dad is a very benevolent human being. You are free to do whatever you want to do. It is up to you as long as it makes sense. Do you understand? Like, for example, if I want to go to my friend's house now, my dad does not have a problem with it. But when you now want to start saying you want to go to your friend's house every day of the week, it makes no sense. Don't you have your own house? Do you understand? Your dad does not like it when you do something and then what you are doing does not have sense in it. Like, he may not fully understand what you are doing, but as long as it makes sense, he's all right. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's my dad for you. My mom, in fact, my mom is a Gen Z woman. Like, she's a millennial, but I feel like she's a Gen Z inside a millennial. She's chill, she's calm, she's nice. You want to ask my mom for something, he goes, do you understand? As long as it's financially okay. Like, don't go ask her for something of 300k that doesn't make any sense. Do you understand? They always taught us to be financially sensible about our decisions. So, and they brought us up in a way that they trust our decisions. My parents have never questioned me on going. They've never in these things. My parents really ask about my friend. It's not even a matter of, they don't trust me. But they just trust their son to make sensible decisions. And to be honest, I've never let them down. They've never called my mom to anywhere for anything, for any human being concerning David or to Luani or Temilua. It has never happened. The only time they call my mom is when we're not feeling fine. That's all. But for trouble, it has never happened. Because we make decisions that make sense. And I can say that, to be honest, they've done more than an excellent job. They've done better than, they've done better than what they were supposed to do, if I'm being very honest. They more than understood the assignment as parents, if I'm being very honest. Every parent has their flaws, but to be honest, they've done exceptionally well. And then I got to this house. Oh my God. I thought I was an introvert. Is he lying? I'm not an introvert. If I'm ambivert, I'm tending towards extrovert because I realize I like conversation. Like if I'm in a place where people are of my age, it will be disturbing me that I cannot talk to somebody. Imagine I'm in a house with 3 boys. The 3 of them don't talk. The one that is even my age, you understand? He's just a few months older than me. We talk like once in 3 days, and that sometimes once in a week. You understand? So sometimes I'm just like, oh, in this house, there's nothing for me to do, nobody for me to yarn. There's no gist to be fluent. So that I'll just sit down and just watch the ceiling. Some days, I prefer to go to work than to come here to stay in my house. That's how bad it is. Because there's nothing to do. And this is not to say that, okay, I'm insulting them or anything. I just feel like it's one of my people. Because they are boring. My God. And I'm not insulting them. I feel like a lot of people come out and say, Max, you're insulting you. I'm not insulting them. But to be honest, I feel like people understand that boring is a description, not an insult. For you to call me boring, that's how somebody say you're hyper. It's not an insult, it's a description. Understand that. So if someone should call you boring, okay. Alright, so they're quite boring because they don't do anything, they don't talk, they don't gist, they just do. My cousin occasionally, yes, he talks, but it's few and far between. And his conversations are short. So personally, it's boring. Now imagine 6 months of that. And I can tell you that for about 4 months of the 6 months they were in school. So I was basically alone in this house. So basically, my companion was my tab. Imagine. If you see, I can tell you that I've watched nothing less than 1 billion TikTok videos in these 6 months. I am not kidding you. Listen to me. What does it? I am not kidding you. Over 1 billion TikTok videos I've watched. I can confidently say it without a shadow of doubt. Do you understand what I'm saying? Another thing, Abuja itself as an economy has just been terrible. It is when I came to Abuja that they want to speed up. They want to increase fuel price. Oh my God, my transport, the money for my transport has nearly doubled from what I used to. I went to a restaurant the other day to let's even buy food. I saw the menu, bought water, 600 naira. I closed it and I left the restaurant. I said, this is not a place for me. You know the funny part? The restaurant was not pushed up. You know, there's a way you enter a restaurant that you know that, okay, this place is for rich people. I promise you, the place looked like Mama Puts. The place looked like Mama Puts. Bottled water, 600 naira. Please, Abuja, please don't. See, if you're coming to Abuja, my advice to you, get money. If you don't have money, stay in your house. Stay in your house. Things are expensive. Oh my Jesus. I was asking my cousin, I want to go out to have fun. How much is it going to cost? I'm telling you, okay, carry close to 10. I'm sorry, 10 for what? Am I going with 5 people? Well, look, am I going with 3 people? 10 for what? If I don't want to go out, I go to the gardens. 500 naira entry fee. Most of the rides there, 200. When I say rides, I mean like things you can do. I said 200, 2K. In the end, people mostly go to Agodi Gardens to take picture and enjoy the ambience and have picnic. There are other things you can do in Ibadan that are less than, except you're going for examiner things. Okay, you want to go for laser tag, 5K. Laser tag here is 7, 10. Paintball, one person, 10K. No, Abuja is for rich people. There's nothing about it. The lifestyle in Abuja is rich. Like that guy was telling me Lagos is expensive. Well, I come to Abuja. Spend 2 weeks in Abuja. You understand what the expenses are. My God. Okay. And then I now realize that personally, I mean, in this same Abuja, there's Mesoma. Mesoma goes out like every other week. And if you see Mesoma anywhere, please be like, that girl is rich. She's rich. I mean, it's divine money that is dropping on that girl's head. Like, she's rich. And don't get me wrong. A lot of people will be like, wow, Maxwell, your internship was really bad. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, out of the question. My internship itself is beautiful. In this internship alone, I've perfected, let me say perfected, but I have advanced in networking. As I am now, I can very much take CCNA and pass. Like, without doing much reading, I can take CCNA and pass. Because there's a person taking CCNA in my office, like, he wants to go and take the exam. He's one of the senior workers, actually, he wants to take the exam. Most of the time, whenever he's stuck on the question, he asks me, and 9 out of 10 times, I get the question right. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yes, I've advanced in networking, and it's not like I read networking every day. Secondly, I've discovered what I want to do in my life, cybersecurity. All right? I have taken a course in cyber. I've taken numerous courses in cybersecurity. I have in-depth knowledge in being a SOC analyst. For you people that don't know what's called, it means System Security Operations Center. Jesus. Security Operations Center analyst, honestly. So I'm a SOC analyst in training. Right now, I'm still a beginner/intermediate. I'm just learning new things every day. I've gotten the basic knowledge of everything. It's now to implement what I know into real life scenarios. I'll start working on projects very soon. All right. Once I get settled. In this same internship, I got a new laptop. Let's not talk about the worth, but it's a very, very good laptop. All right. In this same internship, I have a job. I'm not talking about my internship. I have a separate job that is going to pay me. I have signed the contract. We signed the contract. They start up and they're going to pay later. In this same internship, I'm working for that company on a podcast that is good, that is going to be aired all over, the world. They're going to do the promotion by themselves. So apart from Max Talks, you'll be seeing Max on a video podcast very soon. Friend and pal. You guys, once this thing launches, whenever this episode comes out, I'll tell you when it launches. Please head over to your Play Store, head over there, type in Friend and Pal. Download. It's a mental AI health app. It really just helps. Honestly, it's not just about when you are sick in the head. Sometimes you just have a bad day. You want to chat with somebody. It has, chat features, stuff like that. Like, I think one of the things I even love about the app mainly is the fact that you can talk to a therapist for very low prices. I think the prices start from like 5,000 naira. You know how much therapy costs? Therapy costs 60 and above. But for us, we've gotten you an in-house therapist who's going to talk to you in your own dialogue. Our chatbot would give you your own dialect. I think right now is Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Urhobo, just like few, and the French. But as we are going, we're going to train it on more and more. And before we know it, every single African dialect is going to be there. So you talk to each in Urhobo and to answer you in Urhobo. Just how I'm saying. We're the only AI mental health chatbots that can do that in the world, not just, you understand? And I'm working as a cybersecurity analyst, SOC analyst. Do you understand? This internship has been awesome itself. Not to talk of like my work as an internship. Like when it comes to fiber, I can go out and do, I've gone out to do indoor provisioning by myself. I've done out to do some little installation, not installation, but issues, resolve client issues by myself. I've gone to the field to work by myself, fixed, adjusted, corrected critical infrastructure by myself. I've gained knowledge that, to be honest, I didn't even think I needed. So trust me when I say this internship on its own has been bliss, like beyond bliss. Forget the fact that, okay, like personally, your personal life has been boring. Nothing short of boring. Like, let me tell you how boring it is. I have 2 highlights of my internship when it comes to my personal life. One, going out with Mesoma and her friend Ugi, and our friend Ugi. I guess Ugi and our friends now are really chill person, actually. Shout out to Ugi. I think secondly, yesterday, my cousin brought in some guys to play FIFA with. I also brought in, as I know, a lot of you know, Jesse to come and play FIFA with. We had fun, we gisted about football, talked about different kind of things, had a laugh about different, like, it was fun. Those are my 2 highlights in 6 months. Mesoma has gone out to like thousands of places. She has tried cafes, she has tried different places all over Abuja. Me, I just did. How many places have I gone to? If you count the amount of sites I've gone to at various locations, yes, I've gone to a lot of places in Abuja. But those places were for work. I never really had time to have fun. And most of the client places, most of the time, 1 hour, 2 hours, that's all. You're not really doing anything. What comes to they offer you water, bottled water. And this is not 600 naira. But you get what I'm saying? Like in Ibadan, I was free to do whatever I wanted. It was me that was hindering myself. Because you really don't know what you have till it's gone. Abuja, I now actually wanted to go out, and then I'm saying no. Go to gym, no. Do this, no. I've learned out a lot how to be self-sufficient in Abuja. I'll give you that. Because before I started my IT, it will shock people to do that. I'd never been on public transport. Public transport Okada, I had never seen this before. The place of entry. And now, every day, I take Okada and public transport to and fro, house to office every day. 4 times every day. I've learned how to be self-sufficient in a lot of things. So trust me when I say, guys, internship has been successful when it comes to work-wise. Personal-wise, boring. Yes, I've done my workouts. When I couldn't go to the gym, I downloaded the app on my phone. I started doing home workout. I've trimmed down a little, bulked up in muscle. But I'm still very much chubby, if I'm being very honest. I'll go to the gym later when I get back to Ibadan. But I just felt like I should give you guys this update. But for my fellow internship there, trust me, I'm not even the one that's had the best internship. One of us in elect met Bill Gates. I can say Bill Gates has been my idol since I was fat. Since before I even knew I wanted to enter tech. Guy, it's like when I was in, JS2, Bill Gates has been my, far before then. That I say, he has been my idol since I was in primary school. There was somebody I wanted to idolize, be like, meet. Only for me to find out that somebody I know has met him in real life, shook him, talked to him, had conversations. Obviously, they exchanged numbers because obviously it's Bill Gates, but talked to him. I was a little bit sad that I couldn't, but like, chai. Do you understand what I'm saying? There are people that have done a lot this internship, and there are people that are obviously just vibing, which for me is still calm. Internship is also about at least having a break from school, because sometimes, man, you can be a lot. But I'll be very honest, I was talking to a few people, I do miss a lot of people from school. I miss a lot of people from school. And I can't wait to get back to school to talk to my friends, my very close friend, obviously to meet Mesoma in person more often. I think I've only met Mesoma once since I got here. It's how Mesoma and I, for the first time in our lives, who I know see you are in the same state, but we cannot still see each other. It's crazy. Right? I miss communicating with you guys so much, like so much. I love those guys so much. And you really don't know how much you love people till you don't have the opportunity to be around them as much. Like, I used to take their presence for granted, but I really love those guys. We were attenders really guys that I didn't even used to yarn like that. I can say a little bit, and just a little bit. I miss them. I have like a little bit of me just misses them. Yeah. They're my friends, my classmates, to an extent. Just the banter and then the laughs and then the craziness from time to time. I miss it. And even a little bit of school. I can't even lie. Like, generally, like, work, being busy, having all those pressure on your neck sometimes. As crazy as it sounds, I miss it a little bit, just a little bit. And then just the fact that guy finally last lap in academics, and we're done the rest of our lives. After these masters, or to be honest, I'm doing masters abroad, so fingers crossed. But like, bro, man, I just like to tell you guys, first things first, man, don't ever be excited about something that you've never experienced before. And 2, please, cherish the things you have before they are gone. Like, things that almost look very mundane to you. I promise you, when you come out of your comfort zone, you fully understand. And then there's one thing, guys, this is an advice. This is our advice to ladies. Please learn how to cook. I feel like a lot of you already trying to rile yourself up and you already want to attack me, but calm down, listen. I went to a place for a few weeks in Abuja. I spent some time in a few weeks. my God, the food I was eating there, I really understood that, normally I always just tell myself that, oh, okay, now, at least I used to think, at least no food can be that bad that I won't be able to eat it. So most times, even if my wife cannot cook like that, I'll still be able to. Is a lie. Is a lie. There's some people that cannot, like, they will make food, but the food is not food. That's chemical. This is chemical. Those are chemical compositions. You were doing chemistry experiments in the kitchen because that's not food. I don't even want to know how they did it, but the food at that point was terrible. And I realized that I made up my mind that, see, whenever I want to marry or date, or if I put it as one of the things that I'm looking for in a woman, you must learn how to cook. You must know how to. If you don't know how to cook anything, you must not. In fact, leave that one. You must know how to cook. And I want to let everybody know that me myself, I know how to cook the things I like to eat: jollof rice, indomie. I know people like it's simple things. Those are things I like to eat. Pounded yam. I'm not going to ask you to go and make dishes. It's going to take 12 hours to cook, and it will take me 5 minutes to finish. It makes no sense. I know how to take fried chicken. I know how to make the food. Do you understand? I know how to bake, thanks to my mom and my sister. So foods that I like, I actually know how to make. And that's the bare minimum I expect from my babe, my wife too. Because if I can do it, what happens to your aunt? Do you understand? It's not a matter of who I'm saying. Oh yeah, the woman in the house, you're supposed to be in the kitchen. I really don't mind taking turns to cook. I fully don't mind it. Because I'm working right now and I still find time to cook for myself. So if you make cooking for somebody I love, honestly, I'll enjoy it. I really don't mind. And I know I'm talking without experience right now, but still, I really don't mind compared to him. Because I know, guy, I'm coming back from sites, sweating and tired, and you make rubbish. I'll just go to sleep, honestly. I'll go to sleep, I'll be angry, but I'll go to sleep. I'll eat it. And my parents know me for that. If you make something, I will eat. I'll put it in the fridge, come back and eat it there. If it means that, you're not going to make food for me again, I'll no problem. My father said, no problem. My sister threatened that I will not make food for you. No problem. Next day, she saw me in the kitchen with YouTube. I said, see this one. You're not serious. You think I'll be begging you? You made food that me, I will not eat. And you be telling me, Kini cooking food. They made moi, very well knowing that me and moi can never happen. Like, look at me. If you give me moi, you're wasting your time. See, any other food, beans, which other food I don't like, pap, I can still manage to eat it. But just say, okay, moi, put moi in front of me. I will not eat it. Like, let it just be dead. It will rot. I will not eat it. Like, add sugar, add caramel, let it be made of ice cream. As long as it's shaped like moi, I'm not eating it. That one is sure. Moi, shishi. And then please, if you don't know how to make oats in the egusi soup, stick to normal food, okra, vegetable. There's somebody like me. I know that me, I'm abnormal. Because as it seems like I'm the only human being that does not like pepper. If you make vegetable that is pepperish, how I know something is pepperish is when I eat it and I begin to scratch my head. It sounds funny to all of you, but people that know me know it. You know that I'm eating something, I'm beginning to scratch my head, the back of my head to be exact. It means it's pepperish. It means I'll take one bite and that's the rest of it for you. When you are making, that's why when my mom wants to make stew, she makes pepper stew and she makes normal stew. Because she knows that pepper stew for people. For everybody else in that house. Once it's David, if I'm in that house, you leave stew. Within the next 2 weeks, the stew will finish. But you see that pepper stew, it will be there. If you leave me and pepper stew in the house, that pepper stew will be there till eternity. I won't touch it. Because I know me, I don't like suffering. That pepper thing, I've never understood it. Why do you choose suffering intentionally? Nobody forced you. Nobody put it on your head. Nobody stressed you. You just chose to endure suffering. Why? Run it through, explode. Let's just leave it. I hope you guys have had like an experience. All of you that are in school, everybody listening to this, it's going to be a poll down below and let me know what you've been feeling. And as usual, subscribe. There's really no subscriber written so far. You guys have stopped listening. Please now, share, subscribe, push the podcast, push it. I'm trying to blow here And then you guys are folding my hand. Why now? Even people that used to be loyal are no more loyal. How far? Please, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night.